See, the thing is, when we're indecisive, we're absolutely convinced that some decision we're going to make is going to have some major impact for hours, days, years, or months. And so we go to lunch with our friends, and we're all sitting around with the menus. Everybody else within 30 seconds has figured out what they want from the menu, but we're indecisive. Why? Oh, maybe I have to see my pulse and see I've got tummy, and wonder what the food is made out of, and who is out there in the kitchen cooking it, and what effect will it have by 3 o'clock this afternoon, and will I have, and I'll have, maybe I'll have that. Oh, waiter, tell me, what do you think is the best? Oh, you think that's the best? I don't want that. I'll make an order. I'll only take another 15 minutes, you say to the people at the table. And meanwhile, the social environment is screaming. When we're indecisive, nature itself screams. And what's it screaming about? It doesn't actually matter what you decide. Just decide something, anything. Decide anything. When you make a decision, you get information. If you made a decision and ordered something from the restaurant that turned out to be lousy, now you know that. And you have a few bites of it and leave it aside and laugh it off and go have a snack somewhere else. But at least you have that information. See, the thing with indecision is we're convinced if I get more information, I'll be able to decide. Life doesn't work that way. You decide first, and then you get information. On the basis of making a decision, decision-making yields information. And it's high-grade information. Sitting around trying to garner together lots of information prior to deciding, you end up with low-grade information because it's based on speculation. Maybe this will happen. Maybe that will happen. Maybe then that'll cascade into this. Maybe that'll cascade into that. And before I decide, I want to take great care. What's the pros and cons list? This, that, everything, trying to go through all of this. And meanwhile, nature is screaming because a pivotal moment has arrived and our decision is overdue. So decide anything. Decide something, decide anything. And get the information that comes from being decisive. If you get information and it turns out you have to retreat from that decision, then retreat. And now make another decision and keep deciding until you get the information that you want. And this is how life you can take a commanding approach to your life. Be decisive. Decide anything. Just don't be indecisive. Now, as we grow in our consciousness state, through the regular twice-a-day practice of Vedic meditation, our mind starts to discover what it is that is the ultimate decider. Evolution. What is it that's evolutionary? And how do we discover that? Nature has embedded in it a formula. And the formula is evolution always, to the least excited mind, evolution always will feel charming. Either I could go door A or go door B, and I don't really know, the doors look the same to me. Door B may seem more charming than door A. If I go through door B, then because the charm was greater, that's where evolution is going to lie. I've created a course all about charm. You should take it. Just go on my website and you'll see it. And take that course on charm. It's all about the way that charm works as an indicator of where evolution lies. If a thing is charming, if it has charm around it, and if you're a meditator, this doesn't work for stressed people who don't meditate or people who practice some superficial form of meditation. You have to practice this deep Vedic meditation that takes the mind all the way to the evolutionary field itself, the state of being. And then you'll be able to identify charm. Charm is that telling phenomenon which tells you where evolution lies. People who have harnessed this, they're never indecisive. Someone might come and say, oh, try this, beautiful tahini dressing with lemon and all of that. And if it's not going to be good for the digestion, or not going to be good for the environment, or not going to be good for something, the illuminated meditator doesn't feel any charm in it. And just says, no, thank you very much. I'll have this instead. And moves with the charm. No thinking is involved when you've harnessed this phenomenon. But until then, anytime you feel yourself being decisive, decide something. Decide anything. What you decide doesn't matter so much. It's the process of getting high-grade information that we want. And being decisive always yields high-grade information. What if you get something wrong? Life is long. And you'll be able to come out of that thing and get something right now. Don't think as though you're not going to make some mistakes in life. You'll make lots of mistakes, and you'll learn from all of them and become a commanding mentality, a commanding expert in life. Someone who rules the process of evolution, rules the process of change, rather than being ruled by it. So, get rid of the timorousness, get rid of the timidity, and tackle decisions by being decisive.